Welcome back, and you're watching Abled Differently. Stephen Wafula has had to put up with name calling. However, as a person with albinism, he's making a difference by being a disability advocate. Take a look.
The discrimination faced by persons with albinism and its severity varies from one region to another. Therefore, the need for sensitization.
Growing up was quite a challenge, but not that much because of having supportive parents. I had stories of when I was born that a neighbor decided to give my mom some advice to get rid of me. How, I don't know, because I'm a person with albinism, but she did not make that happen because I'm here with you guys. Another challenge that I experienced is that a neighbor decided to boil some water and actually pour on me, thinking that I'm going to turn black in color. And I still have the scars here with me. I stayed at the hospital with mom for 3 months, and that tells you the kind of mindset and knowledge, the little knowledge that the public have on persons with albinism.
Stephen Wafula, an accountant by profession, is an individual whose life is an indication that persons with albinism can defy all odds.
I can name some nicknames, like there was this guy called Fabish. I was called Explorer because you know the whites are really known for exploring out there, and many other names, including Mzungu, including derogatory kinds of names. But that did not deter me, because back at home I had supportive parents and also siblings, because we were going through the same school. I had the support of my brother and sister who are older than me. Other than that, my dad had to make efforts of coming to school and actually sensitize the teachers on matters albinism, and those are years back. We are talking of 90s.
There are a number of difficulties persons with albinism experience, and as Stephen says, one of them is low vision.
Part of the challenge, especially in school and in the classroom, was the vision problem, the issue with the eyes, because seeing is a problem because of the lack of pigmentation of the eyes. So I used to sit at the very front of the classroom, and I used some devices, monocular devices, for me to actually see and catch up with the rest of the students, of course, who have proper vision than I, because persons with albinism, we are low vision. Yeah, we are low vision. And also I couldn't go out there and play like the rest of the children with pigmentation, because of the challenge with the skin, and the sun rays will really affect my activities outdoors. So part of the things that I used to embrace was indoor.
There is a high risk of skin cancer for persons with albinism, and that's why it's recommended that they use sunscreen to protect themselves from sunburns.
With this sunscreen, you apply generously, si kidogo, just generously, all over your exposed areas. Okay, that includes the face, the back of the neck, behind your ears, because most persons with albinism, if you touch their ears, they are really hard because of being exposed to the sun. So at the back of the ears, and also if you've worn short-sleeved, generously, okay? at the hand, even at the arm part, okay, and also at the neck and the shoulders. Yeah, because some wear even the V-shaped kind of shirts or T-shirts, so this place is also exposed. So you apply generously. That is in the morning after you take shower, and 30 minutes before exposure to the sun. Okay, and with this, you are protected from the harmful UVA, UVB sun rays. But now, if you engage in activities throughout the day that will make you exposed to the sun, at some point the sun protection factor or the power will have declined, if I may use that kind of word. So reapplying in the course of the day is also key for continuous protection of the skin. That is it about the sunscreen. But applying is generously all over the exposed areas of the body. The after sun is used to actually soothe the area that has been exposed to the sun, and even if there are some kind of sunburns. So in the evening, a person with albinism should just take good shower, remove the sunscreen that is on top of the body. And if you've been exposed, I use it daily, whether exposed or not. I use it daily. You just shower, and after that, apply. Yeah. If you've had sunburn that is severe, apply generously.
Currently, he is working at the National Council for Persons with Disabilities, where he advocates for the rights of persons with albinism.
I think one of the general reasons why people want to work in a certain place, of course, is to get money to feed, to clothe, and to advance. But other than that, a friend of mine just saw an advertisement at the newspapers that she was actually a colleague in my previous organization, that there's the Council for Persons with Disabilities, they need an accountant. And I was practicing or doing some accounting somewhere in another organization, that is Albinism Foundation of East Africa. Now, I just applied. Lo and behold, I was called for an interview, and I think I was chosen as one of the best. But other than that, the council also needs to be seen to embrace persons with albinism, with disabilities in general, as a role model, of course, of what other institutions should. And that is way back in 2013, October. Yeah, I came here, and since then I've been working in the accounts department. Individually, I really am passionate about matters, persons with albinism and their rights, and I advocate for persons with disability rights. And one of the ways, by the way, it is through this kind of channels. Yeah, the media. I speak a lot about persons with albinism. Even one-on-one meetings with people, you find that you can meet a mother, along the road, and they have a child with albinism, and they don't know how to go about it. And they see me, and they say, wow, this person has taken care of themselves. Even that one-on-one kind of engagement with people who have children with albinism or persons with albinism themselves, I really do that. And I am the kind of person who really encourages persons with albinism to go for what they want. Yeah, don't just believe that people will come there and help you. No. Just do something, however small, but put that effort. One step at a time. I'm that kind of a person to encourage and to give support and to advocate for persons with albinism.
Stephen says the mindset of persons with disabilities is in most cases a limitation.
I want to believe that with a little hope within you. And that one step of advancing towards the goal or the vision, that one step will really go a long way. Because if persons with disabilities can actually embrace their worth, because I think it is a notion that has been there throughout the years, that persons with disabilities, they are of no worth. So it hinders persons with disabilities themselves, and this also trickles down to families, okay, where persons with disabilities are born. Yeah, so it is the mindset not only of the person with disability, or even of the society, even of the family. Because like for me, I had very supportive parents. I can go anywhere in this world and become relevant, because I know who I am. I don't need any other person to come to define for Steve here who he is and the kind of things that he can actually achieve. I know them deep down, but the society and the work environment needs to have a support system. One of the benefits that comes with being a person with disability is tax exemption that really cushions persons with disabilities who are employed in general from not paying pay up to a maximum of 150,000 as it is right now, because of the gap that is there and the kinds of you see, other persons with disabilities, they have to buy medication, go for physios, of course using their own money, okay, because of the condition already. So that is the reasoning behind the tax exemption, basically.
He mentions some of his achievements and future plans.
One of my biggest achievement is self-awareness and my self-worth. Yes, that is my biggest achievement, and getting to know the kind of person I am individually, how I can relate with different kinds of people. It's an asset for me, and also say getting to be I don't know how many persons with albinism in Kenya have a CPA certification, but I also am registered with the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya as an accountant. That's also an achievement. But other than that, just seeing lives being transformed through my involvement with them, especially persons with disabilities, persons with albinism, for me, those are achievements that really count. But going forward in future, I see myself holding greater responsibilities even in government, yeah, and that is my dream, so that I can get to push and advocate for the rights of persons with disabilities.
Let's take a look at the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
Article 25 of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities states that state parties shall, Part B, provide those health services needed by persons with disabilities, specifically because of their disabilities, including early identification and intervention as appropriate, and services designed to minimize and prevent further disabilities, including among children and older persons.
Here is the tip for the day from Stephen Wafula.
For the sunscreen, should last a person with albinism 1 month. Okay, that's the reason why we say apply generously. We have the products, yeah. We have the products that has been bought by the government to help us, you know. So apply generously. After 1 month, you can go get another one from the government hospitals where they are being dispensed.
I'm afraid that's where we end the show for today, but be sure to join us every other Sunday for more insightful episodes. My name is Jen Theuri. Kwairini.
We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible, 'cause we're differently abled, differently.